Hey, good evening, everybody out there in Chester County, Coatesville, and on my Facebook page. Coming to you live on a Friday night special with none other but this dynamite brother, Mr. Denzel Boyer, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to get into all of the wonderful things that he's doing in our community, his vision, his mission, the whole 9 yards. But I just want y'all to just take a few seconds and just relax. I need for y'all to get on your electronics, hit the share button. I want y'all to tune in, and if you got any kind of questions, any kind of shout outs for Mr. DB, ladies and gentlemen, you put it in the comment section. He's going to give you some shout outs. He's going to answer your questions in real time. Look at Denzel. He's looking all serious and everything. Look at that face. Come on now. Now let me see what I got here. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Denzel, you look like you're freezing up there. Are you okay? Or is that my computer? Yeah. Because right now, I don't see you moving. Can you see me moving? Are we having a good connection? Denzel, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go. Now you're moving. There you go. Man, you was frozen in time there for a minute, man. How you doing this evening?
I'm good. How about yourself, man? I'm excited right now.
Man, that's right. I'm really excited about having you on. But before we get into our Q&A and all that stuff, I just want to talk a few seconds about some of the upcoming events that we are having for all my viewers out there. Hey, tune in, viewers, and just let me know that you're out there. Say some highs and some hellos. Just get the Boyer family out here. And tomorrow at City Hall from noon to 4 p.m., they are having a hiring event. There's a company called United Safety. They will be hiring. They will be at City Hall from 12 to 4 p.m., and they're also bringing out a food truck. So not only can you apply for a job, get hired on the spot, but you can get fed as well. It don't get much better than that. So now I'm telling you, if you're unemployed, unenjoyed, you need to get on down there and get yourself a job and stop playing. We can be cute later. You know what I mean, Denzel? Come on.
You on that?
Okay. Hey, but now wait a minute. Every time I say Denzel, I'm thinking about Denzel Washington Training Day. Now I gotta get.
I ain't got the money, but I hope I got the looks, man.
Hey man, but you got the spirit and all that stuff. And I've listened to his motivational speech, man. You got that. So look, we need y'all to do that. And come on down and see y'all. Look, get your brothers, your cousins, get you. If you ain't got a job, this is how you started. It's not where you're in, but this is a great place for you to start. This job has training for welders and all kinds of stuff like that. Free training. So if you're not working, it's a great opportunity. Because look, let me tell you something. You know that MCDC has their first-time home buyers program. And in order for you to get a mortgage, for you to start tapping into this wealth, you're going to have to start getting some money. You're going to have to get some funds. You have to start owning some stuff, man. You can't keep renting. You can't keep renting and be crying and worried about gentrification. Because if you're renting, you're at the beck and call of whoever is the owner of that property. They can send you to Timbuktu. So if y'all don't want to be part of the gentrification, start buying and stop crying. Ooh.
Man. I like that saying. I like that. That caught my attention right there.
Hey, I like that. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, and also on Sunday, now I'm going to make this announcement. Denzel's back to school book bag giveaway event and all that stuff will go from it won't be on Saturday because of the weather. It's going to be on Sunday.
This Sunday. This Sunday, not next Sunday, this Sunday.
This Sunday, because school starts Monday, right?
Yep.
He said, don't be playing. He said, in 2 days. So check this out. Now, there may be slight confusion, but it shouldn't be because there's enough kids for everybody. Now, Denzel will be having his thing down at Ash Park. Teen will be having hers up on Coach Street at the end of Coach Street. So the whole community will be covered with people just giving out love, supplies, food, music. It's like the last fellowship, man, before school starts. Y'all take advantage of this thing.
Everybody come out, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a family member to tell a family member. Everybody come out.
That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Now, you know what? I don't see anybody on here. And you know what? I want Janet, Janquil, some of your people.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the link.
Hey, but let me say something. I want to go back in here and I want us to reset up. Oh no, there's people live. I thought maybe I didn't have it public. because usually as soon as I go on, I see people, but I see people up here in the chat now. So,
Okay,
I
yeah.
am public. And
Okay, all right. I had about 10 people saying that they couldn't get to the link, but it's all good.
yeah, and then wait a minute, and Jan Quell wants. Wait a minute, Jan Quell wants to be a friend now. She wait till after the show starts. She want a friend request. Ain't that something? Ain't that how people do though? But I ain't mad at her because I'm getting ready to say confirm if I can find up in here. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, check this out. You know what's good about City Town Talk? Me and Denzel, we can talk and chop it up like this because this is our show. We stop it, talk it, get friends on here. We do all that kind of stuff because we're going to put the rubber to the road. We're going to find out just what this brother is doing, and I'm excited to even hear about it. Let me see.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm more than excited. This is what I woke up for today.
Yeah, man.
I'm thankful, man. I'm blessed.
Jan Quell, if you're out there, don't you worry. If you don't get on the show, I will send the YouTube link because now I don't even see where it says about friends and stuff like that. And I don't want to hold us up, but so long. So look, first of all, before we go any further, I want you to introduce yourself to people who don't know you and just say a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Denzel Boyer, London. Born and raised in Coatesville, PA. Lived in Coatesville about 90% of my lifetime. Graduated from Coatesville High School. Coatesville breed. Love it, breathe it. Always here. I'm here. Coatesville, what's up? Let's get to it.
There you go. Amari Boyer said, proud of you, boy. Keep going. Sister Barbara Marshall, it is always good to see you. Jane Boyer and 2 others are watching with you. Hey, Janie, you can send out some love to him and whatever it is. You got some questions. If you want to talk about him and share some secrets, it's okay. We'll make it public in the comment section. I'll tell everybody there'll be no secrets this evening. I'm so, and I'm going to be a part of this because I'm going to tell you something. I am so excited when I see people. Now, first of all, are you considered a millennial? What generation are you?
I am a 90s baby.
Okay, so how old are you actually?
28. I was born in 93. Mm-hmm.
Man, you don't know how good it does my heart, man, to see people your age being involved, giving back. Sometimes us people, we wait till we get real old to want to do it because we ain't got nothing else to do. And now we want to bring along the young folks. And actually, we're kind of old by then. But you're doing it in the midst of your youth, man, and that makes that even more special, man. And we're going to get into that, man, because I'm hyped when I see your passion for the community, man. Sandra Melvin has just checked in. Sandra, how are you doing, Sandra? Sandra, you're down south somewhere, ain't you? All right, so now, let's talk about growing up, man. And you already told me your age. Tell me what it was like growing up here in Coatesville.
Man, it's been a long journey, and the crazy thing is, I'm still in my 20s. So what I mean by long journey, I came a long way. Like I said, born and raised in Coatesville. A lot of people remember me being 7, 8 years old at the basketball courts. Wouldn't get off the courts. You had to push me off. There was people used to throw my basketball over the gate. I used to run and get back on the court. So majority of people know me, basketball wise and everything. But, now I get to express myself to the Coatesville world out there. I'm more than just a basketball player. I'm more than, just sports and everything like that. So giving back to the youth is just something that I always wanted to do since I was younger. Even when I used to play basketball, I always used to look forward to the situation that I am in today.
And the funny part is I was so busy selling y'all sneakers so y'all could play basketball. I never really followed the young guys in basketball. And then when I started hearing about all the people that played ball, and I kind of started following it when Tootie and them started playing. And I'm amazed at all the talent that we had out here in regards to sports. All right, so now, what were your aspirations when you graduated from high school?
When I graduated from high school, I was dealing with a lot because I took off 1 year before going to college. So, that 1 year taking off, I thought that it was a good idea to take time, apply at certain colleges. I was going to trial for some teams. I was working out. Ricky Hicks was taking me to Kutztown, all types of colleges, and getting me like workouts and everything to get me looked at. He set me up SAT scores. I didn't know what that was. I didn't even know what that was before going on to the next level. So coming out of high school, I wasn't really educated on going to the next level. Like I didn't know much about, I didn't even know what a GPA was. Like when I first applied without someone helping me, I didn't know what a GPA was. I didn't know nothing about it at all. So my goal was to basically just get to college. In my immediate family, I was the first one that went to college. So this was a big pedestal that I put myself on. The next goal was to play basketball, doing something I always loved to do. You know, I've been doing it since I was six years old. You know, I used to just always tell myself, well, like, this is the finish line. Like the night of graduation of high school, I just told myself, like, do you want to go to that next level? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to leave home? But back to what I'm referring to, my first year out of high school going into college, I was dealing with a lot. My mom had, you know, got sick and everything. She was in a coma from June to August. Mind you, I went to school in August. So, you know, that right there is just something that I will never forget, because I went to school not knowing if she was going to be here at the end of the day. That next time I didn't see her until they drove 4 hours up to my school. And that's the first time I seen her since I seen her in a hospital bed. So my goals were like miss and matching. There was days where, you know, I was confident. There was days where I wanted to give up. There was days where I wanted to go to college. There was days to where, you know, like I was just breaking down and everything. So, you know, my goals were full of mixed emotions and everything like that.
Wow. So in with what you were just saying, I just picked out something that's real important. First of all, hey, Emmett Hunt, man, it's good. Your boy Emmett is looking. He's checking us out. Brandon Norris has checked in. Hey, hey, Emmett, I'm proud of you too, man. And you know, we got to hear your story.
Yes, shout out to my guy Emmett. Let me give Emmett a shout out. That's always been my guy. You know, we both played sports when we was in college. We can go 6 months without talking. When we do get that chance to talk, it's going to be 6 hours. That's my guy. That's my motivation, man.
Hey, Bernadette Runner, it's good to see you this evening. So I heard you mention about Ricky Hicks. So he was like a mentor to you. Is that, can we say that?
Yes, always been a mentor. Ricky Hicks and Miss Cora Brazel. Always, Miss Cora taught me how to shoot. Ricky Hicks taught me the game of basketball. Nice. Someone I can call no matter what time it is, no matter the day, no matter if it's a good time or bad time, he answers. You know, he'll check on me once in a while. If I go long without checking on him, he'll let me know and he'll call me and check up on me.
That is good stuff. Shonda McCain has checked in, and the comment section is starting to get warm. They are tuning in. Yvette Smith Calloway, top of the evening to you. We got none other than DB, ladies and gentlemen. We got Denzel Boyer. He's got that $1 million smile. He's got that dream, vision, and goal, man. And look, he has this passion, man, that I was just dying to have him on here. And I'm just so blessed that he allowed me to just visit him wherever he's at with that nice background that he's got. So now because you had a mentor in your life, did that stir you to want to do and be the same way that Ricky was to you, for you to be that way with somebody else?
Yes. The crazy thing is, I tell a lot of people this, and the ones I'm close with, but I've never got a chance to tell Ricky how important and the piece that he played in my life. He really guided me. Like, he is the reason. It's crazy because he's the reason I am how and where I am today, because like I said, he started off by training me. He started having me work the Richard Hamilton camps and camps that he was in charge of. You know, like I said, I was a player coach, like a player staff, because I was still playing in these camps and everything in leagues, but I was also coaching. I was also helping. I was also a staff. So, you know, the more he put me into, you know, a staff, a coach, a mentor towards the kids, not only my age, but younger kids, it just made me hungry it made me be real passionate about doing that. You know, it got to a lot of points where I'm like, dang, I'm only 17, 18, and I think I know what I want to do already. Besides playing sports, like, I think I know what I want to do. So he really played a huge life, you know, a huge aspect in what I do today. He's really the reason I am where I am today, and I really appreciate him. So if he's not watching or he doesn't tune in, I didn't even tell him that I was tuning in tonight. So I'm pretty sure someone will show him this or he'll see it. So that guy I really have, beyond a lot of respect for. That's my guy.
So my challenge to you and your homework is for you not to leave it to somebody else to tell him, but you take the time to get his phone number, call him, do whatever it takes so he can hear that, man.
Definitely.
He needs to hear that. Okay, now check this out. Yeah. See, I put you on the spot one, but check this out. Now, what college did you go to? Tell us about that. And what kind of obstacles and challenges did you get? Funding? How'd you make that thing happen?
It's been a journey. My first college I went to was called Penn State Greater Allegheny. It was a branch campus up in Pittsburgh. It's crazy because that wasn't even a school that I looked at. Mm-hmm. That summer, remember I said I waited a year before going to school. So that summer, I spent going to all types of colleges, workouts and everything. Like I said, Ricky Hicks took me to all types of workouts. That school, I wasn't recruited. I didn't know where they was or anything. A family friend of mine told me about this school and I did some research and everything. I reached out to the coach. I made my own highlight tapes. I sent out emails myself to all the coaches. The assistant coach didn't answer. The other assistant coach didn't answer. So I emailed the head coach. And that led to me taking a visit and everything, going up there. And that was in Pittsburgh. It was a big sacrifice because, like I said, my first year up there, my mother was in a coma when I first went up. So you talking about obstacles and everything. Just coming from a family where, finance was just always hard. My mom had all her kids to herself and it was just her. And it was just always her. So to go up there with her, in the situation she was in, and my brother and sister, having their own life and their own house with their kids and everything, I was really like by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have nobody to cope me while I was up there. There was a lot of times to where, I didn't even have money to get something to eat. Like the meal plan is a trick in college because it's like you got options. It's like a $800 meal plan, a $1,200 meal plan, $1,500 meal plan. But you can buy anything. It's not just food. So by coming from where I'm coming from, I just seen $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So it went gone. It was like 2 months before the semester even ended. So, it was to the point to where, man, my basketball teammates, we walk into the Giant getting dollar meals, splitting it and everything like that. So my first 2 years up that school was super hard. I was dealing with a lot of family situations. I was dealing with, the situation with my mom, it, bothered me mentally, to the point to where my coach seen it and everything. So, playing in the games and just playing with so much anger and bitterness and, just being super hard on myself. It was a lot behind that. So my first 2 years and being 4 hours away, I didn't have a car. None of my family and friends couldn't make it up there. I couldn't make it home. So it was like I just had a big chip on my shoulder, but that's just something that I got through. That was just the first 2 years. Like,
man,
that was my first 2 years. My third year there, things are going good. My mom's health was getting better. I learned more about the education system and everything. One of my professors helped me out with educate me on the transfer portal and how that works and everything. I had no idea. I told her my story and everything. So she wanted me to transfer home when she found out the situation with my family and my finances, my mom and everything. So my last year at that school in Pittsburgh, we actually ended up winning the championship and everything. And I felt like that was enough for me. Like as much as I sacrificed, as much as I've been through, with me being 4 hours away by myself, family couldn't make it to my games and everything. I just thought it was a good idea to go home. So once I transferred home, closer, which was still 2 hours and 50 minutes away. It was still 2 hours and 50 minutes away. Wow. It was still a challenge. It was still a challenge. So my college career was just up and downs, family situations, money situations. A college kid, coming from poverty, basically. I didn't even think that I could end up where I was. Like when I first transferred to Penn State main campus, I didn't even know. It got to a point to where I didn't even know I was there. Like I was just so shocked. I could never imagine myself anywhere like that. So my college career was it was up and down, but I'm blessed and I'm thankful, and I wouldn't rewind it.
Okay, all right, because you got me real hyped now. You got me hyped by the story, man. First of all, Elijah Chill, good evening to you, man. See, because right now, I'm gonna tell you, your story is a blueprint on what to do when things are tough, hanging in there, and all that stuff. And I want my viewers to know even a little bit more because now first, there's so many things going on in my head. First of all, when you say the Penn State main camp, you're talking about Nittany Valley.
Nittany Valley
Now,
State
come
College.
on. Let's talk about that because you know the average African American don't get up to
Listen,
no
yeah,
Nittany
it
Valley,
was hard.
especially coming from your background and all that stuff. Mom said,
Yeah,
man, how did that transmit? Because once you tell this story, we're going to tell the people that's listening that regardless of what the situation may be in your life, you can make things happen if you do what you did. And I'm going to find out what you did to keep you going in the midst of
yeah.
all them struggles. Now, come on, talk to me about this Nittany Lion thing, man.
Um, so yeah, back what I was referring to, I was in my third year, won a championship, got a couple records, and I was satisfied. So my professor, who already tried to get me transferred after my second year, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that step. I really didn't have nobody else to help me other than her, and I didn't know anybody who can help me. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know how to process money or anything, so I didn't want to transfer up there by myself. So just to rewind it a little back, just like you said, it's crazy how I got to a small campus to State College. So the crazy thing is, my first year after our basketball season was over, that April, which was off season. Off season is depending on how far you make it in the tournament. It's April to August. So that off season and intramural game, which is open gym, I had broke my kneecap. So that was another thing that just sparked me to go hard. Our season started that next October. If you played a fall sport, you had to come back August. So I came back. I was in a brace. They told me I might not be able to play this season. I doubled my therapy. So with our trainer, after class was over, I had an 8 to 10 class. I was training from 10 to 2 o'clock because I had a 2 to 4:50. Then I would take a break, go back and train. I had a class from 6 to 9 and train after that until the gym closed, which was 11 o'clock. So the thing is, I doubled my training. I doubled shooting. I was shooting. I wasn't using my legs. I was just shooting. I was basically refusing to give up. You know what I'm saying? Because they told me that I would have to miss a year. I was still young, so I was basically saying, "Oh, if I can't play basketball, then I don't want to be in school. Like basketball drives me. I don't just want to go to class. Like I don't want to do that. I was never passionate about just going to class without any entertainment. I needed entertainment. I needed to be in some type of activity or anything like that. So fast forward after that, and I transferred to State College. Like it was crazy. That's what really made me open my eyes, and that is bigger than where I came from. And that's what makes me push these kids and people around me to just be better. Because when I transferred there, I didn't even think I belonged there. And the crazy thing is, just like you said, coming from where we coming from, there was nobody from this side of PA down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that right there was a sign of like, damn, like we can't get out there. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of African Americans there. Some days I felt alone. Some days, I was just like, dang, like, do I really belong here? I'm cashing out at the cafeteria. The workers are looking at me like, do you go here? Are you here with somebody? But little did they know I'm a student here. I don't know how, but I can afford it. I'm here.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. I made a lot of friends there. Man, it was crazy. One of the best times of my life. You could just wake up and there's a concert outside of your room. There's a concert outside of the dorm rooms in the middle of the road. Like to wake up and just, it's concerts there. That was Meek Mill there. That was, what's the Caucasian young kid that passed away? Is it Macklemore? Mac Miller.
I'm so old, I don't know who you're talking about.
So, you waking up and there's celebrities outside on the campus and you had no idea, but it's crazy because that became so regular. Like I'm just getting up, going to class, and I'm walking through concerts. One of my classes, I walk in and it's 300 kids, and like I walk right back out. I skipped that class the first day. I was never exposed to that many people other than playing in front of those type of people in basketball. You know what I'm saying? So I was scared. I was nervous.
Let's take a second to just give some shout outs to some of the viewers. Hey, Adrian Roberts is watching. He said, my brother Desiree Monique, it is good to see you. And Kai Marlowe has given you hands, claps, hearts, all kinds of stuff in the comment section. Kai, it is good to see you. Kai Marlowe, I'm gonna segue off of you for a second. Kai Marlowe and the African American community in Coatesville is really blazing trails in regards to entrepreneurship. Now, we may not have as much as we would like and all that, but coming from where I'm coming from, and you remember when Foot Stop and all my stores first opened, there was only like maybe one or two Black businesses. Now, man, every Kai is opening up something. Melissa Parker, Tracy Parker. There's a Tracy Parker. Tracy Parker got her business. We got Arlene Miles. We got so many people who are branching out and doing things on their own. I am totally proud, and really we're exploding. It may not be as fast as people like, but when I say Coach, we're rising, that is a process. It's not that we have gotten there, but we are moving up way from where we were. And it's important to see that from time to time, because if you don't look and figure out where you came from, you won't really appreciate where you are right now. You are a testament. Jane said, I'm proud of you, son. And you know what? You know, your mom made sure I got you on the show, right? Jane, I didn't tell him all about that stuff you wrote me. But she put you on the radar hard. She loves some of you.
I don't even want to know, man.
Man, you don't, man. Because the story she gave me about you is longer than the one you just gave me. Sister Roberta Steyer, it is good to see you. I am so blessed.
Hey, that's my number one. That's my number one.
Yeah. Man, you could tell too. One day I'm gonna share that with you. But we are so blessed to have this young man, because this show is not about me. And a lot of times it's not even about the guests. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I am a user. I am pimping you right now, Mr. Denzel Boyer. I'm pimping you and I'm using you so you can tell your story, how God brought you through a whole lot of things to affect those who are watching right now. They are almost like my most important person, and God's using you to do that to them. Man, look, I ain't no preacher, but I give an amen on that job. I'll be like, okay, so now, all right, so check this out. Okay, our young folks, a lot of times we don't do stuff because we're afraid that we're going to fail. They can't really see us in that thing. So let me ask you, wait a minute, somebody got something to say. Yvette, way to go, proud of you. Thank you for taking and talking about our young people. Look, so with all these feelings you said you had, sometimes you felt like this, bam, sometimes I feel like it, sometimes I don't. What made you keep going in spite of all them feelings?
There was a lot of reasons, a lot of people, a lot of situations and everything that kept me going. I'm gonna start with myself, only because one thing I can say is, no matter what I dealt with, no matter what I got through, no matter what I didn't get through, my embarrassment moments, my hurtful moments and everything in life. One thing I can say is I never let myself get down. Like I never get down on myself. I'm not afraid to be embarrassed. I'm not afraid to be laughed at. I'm not afraid to be in the spotlight. I'm not afraid to answer uncomfortable questions. You know what I'm saying? So just start with myself. I just want to thank my mom for breeding me that way. You know what I'm saying? She always taught me to never have a closed mouth. If you want something, ask for it. Or if you can't get it because you asked for it, go work for it. Go and get it. You know what I mean? So, other than me praising myself, my mom played the main part in the way I am today.
That is good stuff. Man, you know what? Look, I got to get into some of the stuff you're doing, because I could sit and talk to you on this kind of basis right here, almost like forever. And regardless of what you're doing, and we're going to get in that because they need to know that. Now, okay, so one of your goals is to be a sports organization owner, AAU program director, and a coach trainer. So now, how is that working out for you? Have you incorporated any of that in your life right now?
Yes. That's the number one priority in my life. It's a lot. It's definitely off to a slow start because of the COVID situation. Like, I'm more like this organized person. If something don't go my way the way I have it planned, it bothers me. I can't enjoy it the way I really want to enjoy it and everything like that. For the ones that know me best watch, I'm pretty sure they're going to laugh, but I'm really an organized person. Like, if I have a cookout and the things I have on that list is not there, I feel like it's a part. You know what I'm saying? So just learning and having my own organization and AAU program and everything, it built me even more and more because, you know, like I said, dealing with COVID, it put us in a hole in many situations and everything. It took back time. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to start in August. I didn't start until January. You know what I'm saying? I had to find ways to, you know, not only protect myself, but protect these players who's playing, protect the parents that's bringing these players, the parents that's going to work. I didn't know where these players were going when they wasn't with me. I didn't know where these parents were going when they wasn't with me. I didn't know when they going on vacations if they was wearing a mask or not. And, you know, we had one scare, but other than that, just the preparation for COVID and the sickness and everything that we're dealing with was just a whole back through with the organization, with the timing and everything. I can say that it definitely built me, and it's pretty hard right now. But like I said, I never give up. You know, I never get discouraged. If one of my plans don't work, I have about 10 or 15 of them. One of them's going to work. One of them's going to work. You know what I mean? So I've been learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm young still. I'm not hard headed. I'm okay with failing. I'm okay with advice, and I'm okay with help. So it's been a challenge, but you know, I'm happy and I'm blessed.
Man, you hit a lot of keys right there. One of the biggest keys is you're not afraid of failing. The fear of failure stops everybody from starting anything.
Yeah.
Just not, you know what I mean? And if you ain't failing, you ain't trying.
You ain't trying hard enough at all.
Yeah. And if you fail forward and keep it moving, man, learn from it. Man, I ain't going to add no more on that. Now, look, okay, a parent wants to get involved, and we're going to talk about your organization as well. A parent wants to get involved, have their children involved in your AAU program. What do they have to do? Are there any special requirements or anything that they need to know?
With me,
yes.
You want to get involved, or your kid want to get involved, or your little cousin want to get involved. I'm going to come to you. I'll do whatever I have to do in order to get to you and to make it easier for you. I'm not the type to say, oh, you got to email us or you got to get in contact with me. If you show me that you're interested and I see it, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to come to you. If your kid want to play for me or however it may be, I'm coming to y'all. I'm talking to y'all. I want to hear what you have to say, and we take it from there. I don't just wait on people. If somebody wants something and I want it too, it's not a waiting game with me. If I want it, I'm going to come and get you. If I come and get you and you show me you don't want it, then, you know, that's it right there. But just reach out to me. You reach out to me, you want to talk, you want to text, you want to email, you want to call, you want to meet face to face. I'm with any of it.
So is AAU a little bit more organized than just going down Ash Park? Is that what the benefit of AAU
is? It's basically firmly competitive basketball. So you got, you know, basically to sum it up, you taking the best kids in basketball from the area that you are from. You can recruit kids from out the state, out your area and anything like that, but it's competitive basketball. You travel from state to state, city to city, and you're competing for tournaments. You know, so Friday through Sunday, you'll compete. Friday and Saturday, you'll have basketball games, bracket play, Sunday championship day. And you just compete against all different types of players from different types of cities, states, different types of races, ethnicities. It's different types of playing styles, different types of coaches. It's a lot, and it's super dope. If I had the chance, if I was a basketball player today, as a young kid, high school or middle school, and my parent asked me if I wanted to play AAU or middle school or high school, I think I would choose AAU because it's more exposure out there. It's more for the kids.
I got you. Okay, let's talk about your organization. Give us the name, give us your goal, your mission, your vision. Tell us a little bit about your organization, how it started, why it started, and just all that kind of good stuff.
So I can start with how it started and why it started. So in high school, I had a senior project, and basically, you know, the teacher basically said, you got to come up with a project of something that you are willing to commit to in real life, something, you know, a dream that you will want to achieve or something you want to fall to in the next 5 to 10 years. And like I said, learning from Ricky Hicks is by watching him and how he do things and what came with it and just how it went made me want to build, you know what I'm saying? Build for the kids. Just seeing all these kids and them having nothing to do, you know, in the area and everything was just, kind of stressful for me because I've been there. I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? So just sitting in the house for hours on the game, not having nothing to do, going out doing dumb stuff, playing doorbell Dixie and just running around was just something that I really wasn't a fan of. The crazy thing is, when I was younger, I never really got into that type of stuff. Like, it was strictly business. So me being young and watching Ricky Hicks do his business part with his organization and with his training business made me want to do that. Like, that made me want to start my entire organization. So basically, how I got the name of my organization is, like I said, as much as I've been through and everything, I always told myself and I always spoke when I prayed to God that no matter what I go through, I gotta make it. I gotta make it. Somehow, some way, I'm going to make it. So when I came up with different types of names, it was always I gotta make it, but it was different spellings. You know, I let some of my friends know what was going on, and I sent the names to them and how it's spelled and everything, and none of them agreed with the way I wanted it spelled. You know, they were more on the basic side, like I got to make it, I have to make it. They didn't understand why I put I gotta make it. It was a whole vision, you know, behind that. So the vision behind the gotta make it and why it's spelled the way it is and why I say it the way it is, because one, no matter what I went through, I always let myself know and told myself and told God that no matter what I go through, I gotta make it. Second is I spell it how I always said it. I wasn't willing to switch up how I spell it because of how people look at it. I had a friend that told me that it's spelled ghetto, which actually motivated me because just like you said, we got to let people know where we're from. I'm from Coatesville. I don't care if it's small. I don't care if how big or small it is. I don't care what goes on in that city. At the end of the day, I'm not afraid to say I'm from Coatesville. I'm going to do what I got to do for my city. I'm going to do what I got to do to help these kids and everything. So yeah, I had someone tell me that spelling it the way it's spelled was ghetto. But the crazy thing is, I'm from the ghetto. That's just an image behind my story. I'm from the ghetto, and I put it like that, and I put it the way I want because there's an image behind that. And when I go out to eat, I don't have to be quiet. I have manners at the end of the day. Like, I don't have to change myself for a certain person. I know how to act depending on the scenery that I am in. So, yeah, the organization, that's how I got the name. And that's why I spell it the way I spelled it. So.
Okay, so now, so where do you see, now, and your vision and your goal for your organization is to do what?
To provide for the kids today, to provide for the youth, to show them that it's okay to be yourself, to teach them character, to teach them that this is not only my vision, this is your vision. So just like I use Ricky Hicks as an example for my vision, his vision, who would have known that his vision would be my vision today, to help the youth, to provide for the youth, to help them on and off the basketball courts, not just sports. I don't want to just train your kid. If your kid have any problems, any advice, any questions, anything, call me, text me, shoot me an email. You call him coming. It's not just, oh, sports wise. He's not messing with us because it's off season. He's not messing with us because it's not basketball wise. My vision is to breed. You know what I'm saying? To breed, to help these kids get through what we've been through, to coach them in every way possible and to just help them succeed. Help them do something that they really want to do, to teach them that it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to not do what they want you to do and to do what you want to do. So it's, man, there's a lot. It's a lot. Like I can go on for 3 hours if I can.
That's good, man.
It's like a never ending zone.
Hey, man, I'm excited about your possibilities. Hey, look, all my viewers on there, hit the share button on y'all phone. Stop being selfish and share this story with other people. Y'all share all them rumors and everything. Now share this, share the good news. Come on now, don't make me get started. You know I'll be on Facebook and I'll be reading that stuff y'all be sharing. I love them. I love the viewers.
You got to.
Hey, man, I love what you're doing. All right, now, is there any way, how would a member of the community volunteer with your organization if they wanted to?
Like I said, all they got to do is contact me. However, it's not about what I want them to volunteer and what I want them to help in. However they want to help or volunteer anything for these kids, it's not for me. It's for the youth. So however you want to help the youth or the kids, come to me and we can work. It doesn't matter if you have your own organization. It doesn't matter if you have your own AAU program. We can work. When it comes to these kids, we're going to make it work. So just contact me if anything. If I don't contact you, contact me, and we can
just reach out on Facebook or something like that and let you know that they're okay. Yeah. So that's, y'all know how to reach people and direct message and all that stuff y'all be doing. Do that to get him, do stuff. Okay, now let's talk about some of the things. Now, I'm going to be honest. You really blasted all across my scene last year. And you probably been doing stuff, but I've been busy, stuff like that. But hey, Lamar Nixon, what's going on, Lamar? What's happening? It's you really came across my consciousness last year. So tell the viewers some of the things that you have been doing, and let's talk about some of the things you plan on doing in our community.
Okay, so for the ones that don't know me or don't know what I get into, I'm all about the youth in the community, surrounding communities. You don't have to just be from Coatesville for me to help you. So for the ones that's not from Coatesville and from the surrounding areas, I'm willing to help. You might just got to reach out to me because I'm not familiar with many of the surrounding areas. So if you reach out to me, I'm willing to help. I'm always willing to help the kids. I've been doing basketball trainings, speed agility, mentoring. I help kids with their homework. I help them with advice, school problems, anything and everything. I'm here. I've been doing it for a couple of years. I'm super young, I know, but the ones who's been my mentors is the ones that I've been watching for the last couple of years. So I have a lot of knowledge. The crazy thing is I get a lot of mixed about my age. So when I walk into some gyms with my 17-year-olds or anything, they look at me and they're like, that's the coach, like that's the program director. But it doesn't matter, it just matters on the knowledge that you have for the game and everything. So everything that I've been doing for the kids is just something I've always wanted to do. It's not just I feel like I have to do it. I want to do it. I train them, I help them, I give them advice, whatever they want, I have. If I don't have it, I go and get it.
Let's talk about this book bag event. This thing seems to be blowing up. I mean, let's talk about this a little bit. What's going on with this?
It's getting there. So this is the second annual Gotta Make It organization book bag drive. Last year I did one. It was good. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. It wasn't exactly how I wanted. It didn't go exactly how I wanted it to go. But like I said, I'm blessed and I'm thankful. But this year, every year is just going to get better. I just asked the ones that's there with me and the ones that's watching, to be patient with me, have patience with me, keep working with me. If you need, any advice, you want to ask me any questions, you want to give me advice, ask me. But this weekend, this Sunday, it was supposed to be for tomorrow. We changed it to Sunday because there's a high possibility of rain tomorrow. You know how it go here though. It could say 80% chance of rain, and it could be 90 degrees like the same day with no rain. So I just didn't want to take the chance. I have a DJ, we got face painting, we got free food, we got free school supplies, we got hot shot competition, 3-point competition, knockout competition. We got basketball games. I got a team from Philly coming out. I got a team from Phoenixville coming out. So everybody come through. It's from 10 to 5. If you want to come and help set up, you want to help volunteer with the competitions, just reach out to me. So I am a few staff short right now with the competitions. Anybody that's watching, however you want to help or give or anything, please come to me. It's for the kids. It's not for me. So in any way you can help, just come out, please.
So now, if somebody wanted to donate cash, do you have a cash app that I can put in the comment section right now? What is it?
For the organization and the team up and coming, we do have a cash app, we do have Venmo, and we have PayPal.
Okay, let's do it with the cash app. I'm gonna try and type it in the comment section. What is it?
Okay, the cash app is, whoops, why did I do that? Hello? Oh, the cash app is Team Up and Coming.
Well, it's type in teen up and coming.
Yes, but you have to put the money sign before it.
Okay.
That's not me, that's them. So you have to put the money sign.
And then the word teen as in T-E-E.
Team, T-E-A-M. T. Just the letter N, not I-N, the letter N.
Okay, team, T-E-A-M.
Yep. U-P. Team Up, and the letter N.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming, C-O-M-I-N.
I got you. Team Up and Coming. Bam. If you don't get no money, that means I typed it in wrong. Don't worry about it. Look.
It's all good.
That's right. Quinn is checked in. Yo, Quinn, what's going on? I'm hanging out with your boy Denzel. Denzel is he's spitting some real truth and some real good stuff. Now, So we got the book bag thing, and it's good, like what you said. The first one, we may have unrealistic expectations when we start
Right.
something new, but
Yeah.
this is going to build what it is you need. It's going to build your story. It's going to build more character. It's just going
Yeah.
to strengthen you in all kinds of different areas, like you already know because you've been through so much. But
Yeah.
but but it's all good. It is all good. All right, now let me see. Now, where do you see your program in 5 years?
Hmm. Where do I see my program in 5 years? I can honestly say with me starting to build relationships from with program owners and organization owners from other cities over and just a couple states over, I can see us expanding. Already starting to build a relationship with organization owners and everything that's a little outside of our area. And you know, I know people and they know people and the people that they know people. So, I'm just looking to expand everything. I want everybody to know where I came from. I want everybody to know what Coatesville is, what it stands for, what we stand for, and how we come about things and everything. So, just in the next few years, I look at us expanding in other states. I want other, states talking about team up and coming. Got to make an organization. Oh yeah, they're from Coatesville, a small city outside of Philadelphia. I want them to know who we are without saying where we are near.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
on the standpoint of just on another level, I just want to get it to another level, another stage. I want to get us up there. I want to get us out there on the map and everything. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is some real good stuff. And look, to my viewers, I want y'all to understand that this show isn't just for old folks. I need y'all to send me people such as Denzel who have a story. And all the stories don't have to be pristine and all that. We need to hear the whole story to give people that listen hope that there's a future for them, regardless of how you start off, regardless of what you're going through. This
right.
is what we're about, man. This Coatesville Rising thing is to push and impact other people, man. So that's the real rap about what this whole show is about. So for all my brothers, Quinn, Emmett Hunt, all y'all, I eventually need y'all sitting in this spot because I want to know, and the viewers want to know who you are and where you're headed and how we can help each other get to where we all want to go. I am
Yeah.
so really excited. So now, wait a minute. I think we've had a good time. I haven't eaten dinner yet. My stomach's telling me it's almost time for me to end this. But I always like my guests at the end of each show to just take time to share anything that they would like to share to the viewers. Come on, talk to
Yes, for viewers, I just want to say, at the end of the day, thank God. Without God, there wouldn't be nothing. You wouldn't be where you are today without God. So, just thank God. Don't thank Him just when things are going good. Thank Him when things are going bad. Thank Him when things are going ugly. Because at the end of the day, He doesn't. He's not going to put you through anything that He know you can't handle. So stay close to God and just continue to put God first. I can't lie. I wasn't into God like that, but with the situations that I've been through and the things that I were able to overcome made me get closer to God. So, like I said, just keep God first.
man. This guy, man, hey, beyond his years, man. I'm telling you, look, some of y'all just need to link up now. I'm telling you something. Like when I see a horse that can ride fast, I like to hit him up and just ride him. So now here is a brother. Look, man, look, I'm telling y'all. A lot of times we walk all over diamonds looking for coconuts. Well, these brothers that we have in Coatesville are diamonds. Stop walking all over them looking for some coconut. And coconuts don't even taste that good. Marcy, Ben Griffith, it is good to see you this evening. I want y'all to share this. I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel. This has been a total inspiration
Yeah.
because it was all real, man. There was no fraudulent stuff that you were saying, man. You was coming straight from the heart with your silly self. I love you, man. And you know what? Our community is going to be better or is better because you're a part of it.
Yes. Yes.
You
And
know what I
Coach,
mean?
we have to stick together. We have to support each other, no matter what you're going through, no matter the situations we're in. Let's come closer together. Let's help each other. Let's do it. Let's get it done. So come out this Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. down at Ash Park. It's free food, it's all types of games, it's face painting, it's free school supplies, loaded book bags, everything. For everyone that donated, I highly appreciate y'all. I'm sorry I couldn't tag everyone who donated. or anything like that. But I highly appreciate y'all, and I love you all. Coachville, I love y'all.
Hey, you heard it first. Look, and then go down there, eat all his food, and then go up to Teens in them joint and go eat up all their food. Come on, man. Y'all don't have to shop this weekend. Now, if y'all go shopping the Walmart and all that, y'all crazy. Man, there's gonna be food all up and down the city. Look, entertainment, man. Rub elbows with your neighbors you ain't seen in a while. And just kick it, man. Just kick it. Hey, look, once again, man, I want to thank you for allowing me to just interview you and talk to you, man. I'm going to share this thing, and I want y'all to just keep sharing, bam, 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 and come out Sunday. Don't make them be out there with all that good stuff and y'all don't show up. Now, I'm telling you, because I'll get on here and talk about you like two dogs. I'm telling you. Look, if nobody told you that they love you, man, Brother Fonz loves y'all, man, and Coachville's rising. I want y'all all to have a great night. Denzel, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure, man, and we're going to talk soon. Prayerfully, I will see you Sunday with my camera in tow.
All right, thank you.
Take care, man. God bless you.
Yep, God bless you too.